Nancy and welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're all doing well. I have a wonderful brownie recipe made from chickpeas that I wanted to give a try today. You know, chickpeas or garbanzo beans, you know, such a readily available item. I got these, of course, from my favorite grocery store, Trader Joe's. But you know, you can get them anywhere. And this recipe is only 2 WW points or Weight Watchers points if you are following the Weight Watchers plan. And you know, I thought I'd walk you through the recipe today. You know, Valentine's Day is chocolate, right? And so a brownie for only 2 points, you know, you have to give it a try at least, right? So let's give it a try and then give them a taste and see what we think about them. All right, you ready? Let's go. Okay, let's talk about our ingredients. And I mentioned to you that we're going to use some garbanzo beans, and these are just a can of 15.5 ounce garbanzo beans. And we're going to drain and rinse these beans. So I have a strainer here. I'm going to open my can of beans and just strain them through here and rinse them, okay? And then we have Lily's chocolate. So I love these Lily's chocolate chips because, you know, if you know anything about the Lily's, of course, they are no sugar added, and you don't compromise on the quality of chocolate, you know. They are a good quality chocolate, and you could add them to so many things, and a little goes a long way with Lily's, you know. We're going to use 2 ounces of these Lily's chocolate chips, and I'll show you how we're going to use them in a little bit. And I'm using the milk chocolate, but if you like dark chocolate, you can use the dark chocolate as well. So 2 ounces of the Lily's chocolate chips. I am going to use my vanilla extract here, and I am using a tablespoon of vanilla extract, a half of a teaspoon of salt, a half a teaspoon of salt, and I am using also a cup of Truvia, so sugar, a cup of Truvia sugar. We're also going to use 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So our ingredients are 1 can of the garbanzo beans, 3 eggs, 1 cup of our sugar, and of course we're using the Truvia sugar. We're going to use 1 teaspoon of the baking powder, a half of a teaspoon of salt, 2 ounces of our chocolate chips, the Lily's chocolate chips, and 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons of our Hersheys cocoa powder. Okay, watch me as I blend these ingredients. And we're going to use our food processor to blend the beans and the cocoa chips or the Lily's chocolate chips. If you have a blender, it's better than my food processor because, of course, a blender is taller, but I have my food processor. So I may have to do it in batches. I hope that I don't, but let's see how this goes. Okay, so because I'm using my food processor, it's seizing up. Oh, here you are. It's seizing up on me a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and split it up. I'm going to put some of my bean mixture here in my bowl, in my glass bowl. And then I'm going to return to the food processor. And I'm going to add another egg so that we get some more liquids in there. Add my chocolate chips and just continue on. And so when I get back to my bowl, it should be, you know, pretty smooth. Okay, let's keep going. I'm jamming out to Whitney Houston, so I'm gonna mute the sound so that I don't get a copyright, but it's not like I'm monetized or anything, so, you know, who cares? But maybe one day. All right, let's keep going. Okay, I added my last egg. I'm adding the 1 cup of Truvia now. I already added my vanilla, as you saw. So let's add our sugar now, and also let's go ahead and add our 1/2 teaspoon of salt. All right. And we will save the baking powder to last. So I reserved a few chocolate chips because I thought it would be a good idea to just kind of have some on top of the brownies, but I changed my mind. I'm going to go ahead and add them in. It's only because the batter is a little light in chocolate color, even though we haven't added the cocoa powder yet. I just don't want to take a chance. So once I get this kind of blended down, I'm going to go ahead and add some of the beans in my bowl back into here. Okay, let's keep going. Alexa, continue. Okay, adding the rest of my chickpeas. Hey, that batter looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and add our teaspoon of baking powder. Okay. And our 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. One. Two. Haha, you heard that? Okay. Let's give this a stir. Okay, we can start here. All right. The batter's nice and thick too. See that? Pretty thick. Okay, now that I have figured out how to get my parchment paper in there, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and be extra safe and spray it inside. All right. Get my batter inside my Pyrex dish. And I measured this and it's coming up 7 by 7. I know that's probably not right. You bakers, what size is this thing? Let's get all my dough in there. I'm so awkward. Hold on, let me get my rubber spatula to get it all out. All right, there we go. Now, the reason I wanted that parchment paper up, wait, let's finish this and I'll tell you. Okay. All right, so I wanted my brownies to go into my dish with the parchment paper up on the sides so that I could just easily scoop it out and place it on my cutting board so we could cut out the squares. So I'm getting pretty generous and I'm gonna have this as 6 servings, 2 points a piece. So, you know, pretty good, 6 good generous servings. So 350 degrees, I'm gonna throw it in the oven now and we're gonna watch it for about 25 minutes. And when the toothpick comes out clean, you know you're good. So let's do it now. See you in 25 minutes. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. Okay, fresh out of the oven. It's clean. Okay, let's let it cool for a little bit and we'll try to move this to the cutting board. But you see this, this side didn't hold, so hopefully I can lift these and slice them after it cools for a bit. All right, they smell great. Oh no. Okay, I can't wait. I'm gonna get a little piece while it's warm from one of the corners here. Still really warm, but look how moist that looks. Wow. All right. I'm pretty excited. So, right off the bat, these brownies took more like 40 minutes. I think I told you 25 minutes. So I checked them at 25 minutes and the batter was still pretty jiggly. So I put them in for another 15 minutes and they were fine. So they came out a little better. And look, look how moist these things look. Thumbnail. Let's give them a taste. Oh my God, guys. Wow. Wow. That's a brownie. That's a brownie, all right. That's so good. 2 points. And you saw that little corner that I cut. And this is supposed to be 6 servings. So, you could cut it smaller and get 1 point a serving probably. So, nothing wrong with that. So, this is a really good recipe. So, please give it a try. You won't regret it. And that little cup of Truvia sugar went a long way because they are sweet. So you are getting some sweetness. And I could see this with some ice cream, even some more chocolate syrup or something. They're moist, So, oh, that moisture is crazy. So, I'm looking for like a bean texture, I can't detect anything really like that because I know it's garbanzo beans in there. I'm really like searching for it. Wow. So you got to give them a try. So glad I discovered that here on YouTube, and you got to search around, and it's so fun to tweak these recipes for you, right? So like the recipe, one of them that I found didn't add the cocoa, but I knew that adding the cocoa would make them even more chocolate tasting. And with, adding only 1 more point, it was totally worth it. All right, well, that's going to do it for me. I hope that February is a beautiful month for you. Black History Month, Valentine's Day. It should be really good. Today is actually the beginning of the Lunar New Year celebration. So a month filled with celebration, and I hope it's a wonderful one for you. Okay, enjoy these brownies because I know I am. And guess what? I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for joining me today, and take care, guys. Bye.